Hello guys and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing really well. My name is Marty and today we're watching Son of Kong from 1933. Now if you didn't know, this was made the same year as King Kong, and we have already seen King Kong here on the channel, and we've also already seen The Most Dangerous Game as well, which was filmed at the same time as King Kong, with pretty much the same production team, with Fay Wray as well, and Robert Armstrong. It's filmed partially on the same sets, with the same crew and some same cast. Editing Marty here, just wanted to add in, it does take a while to get these things out. However, I did not realise it would take so long. So this video reaction was done in August 2024. I'm now only putting this out in August 2026, and I thought now is the right time because it is pretty much exactly 2 years to when I filmed this. I had a fair few of you guys asking me to watch this film in the comments of the King Kong video, and then recently I've been suggested it over on Patreon as well, so thank you so much for that. But if you want to check out the full uncut reaction to this, you can see it over on the Patreon page or as a YouTube member as well. Don't forget to stick around till after the film. We'll go through some of the film's trivia, the film facts. Without further ado, this is Son of Kong from 1933. An RKO picture. Marion C. Cooper, yes. Thank you for letting me know about this film because, yeah, by Ernest B. Shotak again. Yeah, because I'd had no idea it existed up until the point that you guys mentioned it to me in the comments. Robert Armstrong as Denham again. Helen Mack as Hilda. Because Helen Mack wasn't in the other one, was she? Frank Reicher. Yay! Victor Wong's back. Wasn't he the Chinese cook in the last one? King Kong. It's like the title card again. Now Carl Denham's monster. Gone for a bit of a comedy feel this time?
Carl Denham. Mrs. Hudson!
There's a strange man.
Madam, that's my business.
One of the reporters about King Kong.
I am sorry, Mr. Denham. He said he was a gas man.
If your own father comes to the door, don't you believe a word he says.
It's a pity the people in New York don't try and catch a few gunmen instead of hunting a nice gentleman like you.
But he did bring King Kong to New York, and then King Kong died.
I'm from the news.
Is that so? Don't stop getting into my house under false pretenses.
I just want a story. If I go back without it, I'll lose my job. You're big news, you know.
What, after a whole month?
Okay, it's been a month.
King Kong, the giant ape, was right here on the spot.
So I've heard.
You're the man that brought him here. Kong is dead, but everybody's interested in you, too. All those people that Kong killed and injured, all the property owners who are suing you for damages,
And the theater owners, and the men who put money in advance publicity. Say, are you telling me?
That's what I want, the personal reaction story.
Well, you want to know what the captor of the late Kong thinks about, eh? Don't you suppose I'm sorry for the harm he did?
To be fair, he shouldn't have brought him there, like I said in the last film.
I'm sure paying for what I did to you. Well, Mrs. Hudson, suppose we look out and count the gentlemen in disguise who are waiting for me. If I don't get out of this house pretty soon, I'll choke.
59, 60.
Aren't you going to give me a story?
Tell my public that Carl Denham, going to make $1 million out of King Kong,
Is an idiot.
is flat broke. Everybody in New York is suing me for something. The only place I haven't heard from is the Bidewee home.
But, Mr. Denham, my readers want to know.
There's a newsboy and a peddler and a taxi driver out there.
I bet you nickel are all process servers.
There's a man coming up the steps.
Huh? Oh, it's Charlie. Let him in. Hello, Charlie. What do you want?
Hey.
I'll send you this.
Where'd you come from?
All time stay on ship. Cook for skipper. Easy job.
You tell the skipper I'll be over at the ship as soon as I can get out of here.
That's the cook.
You said it. Much obliged, Charlie.
Right.
You've got a nerve.
I got everything, lady. And I buy everything.
Oh.
Rags.
Oh, he really is a rag man.
Da, 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 da.
I thought he was a reporter.
Mr. Carl Denham.
Well, I'll be... Hello, Mickey.
Hello.
Have a heart, will you?
I'm the best in the business, Mr. Denham.
What is it this time?
Destruction of property by Kong on 39th Street. Mental anguish and sprained ankle to owner of said property.
He's not going to have anything left. Anything. Not even sanity.
How about helping me outsmart those other guys?
I'll give you a ride on my chunk wagon.
You mean to say you got a wagon to go with that makeup?
I'm an artist.
Loving the junk wagon.
How'd you get in there?
That's amazing. They've put him in dungarees to hide the suit.
Commence.
So he takes it off and they go, there he is.
You're safe now. It's funny how anybody's troubles are somebody's gain. I've been working steady since you got in this jam.
You've no idea how that cheers me up. The boy who was going to make $1 million.
Then you decided to bring a monster to the city.
Kong sure was a hoodoo for me.
I guess next time you leave Big Monkey alone.
Next time. Charlie must think Kongs are plentiful.
Mr. Denham!
One more summons and I'll brain you. Did you follow me over here?
I live over here. I feel very friendly to you. You kept me working pretty steady lately.
Yes.
I heard this afternoon grand jury is going to indict you.
Indicted because of everything that happened.
Summonses is one thing, and grand juries is something else. They're going to put you on the stand.
Stop it.
Denham,
What good is the grand jury? What can they find out?
Yeah, there isn't really much else to tell them, is there?
What can I do about it?
we go to jail for 10 years.
What do you mean, we?
Oh, I'm in it too. This ship's still mine.
They just haven't got around to you.
That's a good reason for hurrying. 3 hours, I can get together a skeleton crew.
And we'll go yachting.
You can escape.
I'll take the East Indies. There are hundreds of little ports there that no sizable ship ever goes to.
And none of them will know you either.
I've saved up a little.
You're pretty swell to be willing to take me with you. Be off on this old ship again? Out of all this? You bet it's a go.
Singapore, Makassar. They have travelled so far to Kang. Oh, I like that shot. The way they did that.
Well, this looks like a hustling community, Skipper. Suppose we can get any business here?
Better get some soon or we won't be able to pay the crew.
So that's how they're going to make money.
Or is
By,
it to Kong's Island?
1,753 miles.
you're not... It's a long bloody way.
You must have been checking up.
And he's been keeping note.
Happened to come across our old chart last night and I was curious.
Yeah, sure.
Sure you were.
Get that number 2 hatch off and break out the cargo. That won't take very long.
What, not much cargo?
So short-handed, I'd get rid of that man. He's a troublemaker.
Yeah, but I also said the same about the guy from the first one.
Hey, look, Skipper. There's a show in town.
Musical show.
I'll bet it's terrible.
Hear the musical monkeys. Hey, with the monkeys. And La Belle Helen.
You want to laugh and thrill with La Belle Helen?
Helene, sorry. They're the monkeys. They're so adorable. Look at them. I mean, they're using animals like actual dancing monkeys. They're so cute. Oh, it's so cute. Were they doing da 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 at the end? Bravo!
And now, La Belle Helene, who has appeared before all the crowned heads with one of her most popular, La Belle Helene.
Wonder if this will be a love interest for Carl Denham. The cook is the only one that's clapping though.
I want to wander away. I got the runaway blues today. That trains are going somewhere. But baby, what do I care?
She's either nervous or she's got that really fast vibrato that sounds like yodeling a little bit.
You know, she's got something.
It certainly isn't a voice.
Who cares? She's got personality.
Yeah, she's got personality.
Somebody'd show her what to do with it.
I hear the steamer with
An actor, maybe, Carl.
It's just an echo when I'm sighing. Ooh, ooh, what for?
They are not liking it whatsoever.
No more.
It's like the female version of Tiptoe Through the Window. Tiptoe through the window. Tiny Tim. I enjoyed it.
Thank you for your kind reception of our effort.
It seems like such a nice little place to have a show.
Well, if that's your idea of a pleasant evening,
I'll bet you could take a kid like that and put her over to the producer of a musical comedy.
but not to the captain of a freighter.
What did I say?
Father,
I was going to say, is that a dad?
is that man coming again tonight?
Any objection? Can I have a friend drop in?
What man?
Somebody to talk to.
Somebody to drink with.
Shut up now and go to bed.
Can't get away from here. No money.
Dutchman will be here in a couple of days, won't he?
Dutch magistrate? What do you think he'll do for you? He don't care what happens to you and your rotten little show.
Oh wait, a magistrate is going to be there in a few days, and Carl's there at the moment. I mean, they don't all know who he is, but still, news travels fast there with a massive King Kong.
Rotten captain. No ship. Roasted on purpose. Tried to get the insurance.
Shut up.
Captain.
Don't tease him. If you think he's done a crime and you're alone, he's probably going to try and kill you.
Now dry up, you old tramp.
You're no better than me. Just lay off my liquor, will you?
No, 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 no. No. Kind of what I thought was going to happen. No, the fire is not what I thought was going to happen. I honestly forgot the animals were in the same room as well. First thing I'll do is drag him off of the hay. Like she's doing. Oh, he's okay. Good. No. Oh my god, that's not only their livelihoods, but their whole life. Business, home. Thank God not the animals though as well.
Tony,
You'll never catch a monkey that way.
he's got...
did you ever catch a monkey?
Yeah, a rather big one.
Lady, you'd be surprised. I saw your show last night. How'd the monkeys get away?
I had to let them out. The tent burned.
Where's the man who owns the show?
He's my father. He was hurt. He's dead.
Whoa, what a tough break. I'm sorry, kid.
My father used to be with Worldwide. That's the biggest circus in the East. Well, I was in the ballet. I wasn't very good.
Ballet dancer, actor, singer.
What happened to Worldwide?
He sort of drank. They didn't want him anymore.
So he started his own show.
Yes, we just had a few monkeys. It wasn't very good.
That's no way to talk. I wasn't very good. The show wasn't very good.
Constantly putting herself down. I thought she was pretty decent.
Brag about yourself.
So you're in the show business too?
Well, actually, yeah. I'm a director.
No, I'm in the shipping business. I just put in with a cargo.
Oh.
Hiding himself,
Thought
yeah.
maybe you had a show and I could...
No, I'm sorry. Well, I've got a date. You going to be all right? Have you got any money?
Yes.
Keep your chin up. I'll be seeing you.
I think he will be seeing you.
Miss, I heard about your father.
Oh, it's your fault it burned down.
Do anything.
You've done enough. You killed my father.
Killed? The tent caught fire.
My father was beaten over the head. He wasn't burned. What do you think the magistrate will say to that?
Accuse me? You wasn't there.
How do you know I wasn't? How do you know what my father said to me before he died? The magistrate will be here in a few days.
You better
She's
be
good.
careful. What are you going to tell the magistrate?
Wonder about that till he gets here.
Oh, I like her. She's good. Is it Ernest B. Shotak who made the film? I don't know who did the casting for this. This and King Kong. Superb.
There isn't a pound
Because
of cargo for us here.
they're all so unique.
Carl Denham. Don't you remember me? Nils Hellstrom.
Well, sure I remember. The man who gave me the map of Kong's Island.
So that was your ship came in that night?
Mine and Denham's.
How you'd captured the biggest animal on Earth. I'm down, Denham. Don't you think you owe me something?
Oh,
Sir,
no.
you certainly came to the right man. How about a 50-50 split?
You mean that?
Half of everything I made out of King Kong.
They're going to get on the ship together. Helen's going to want to get on the ship as well, isn't she?
No, 11 lawsuits and the privilege of being indicted by the grand jury, too.
And you're broke too.
Broke? I'm shattered.
How about giving me passage on your ship? I want to get away from here.
Where's your own ship?
I lost her on the bank of reefs.
No job since?
Everyone is down on me.
It's not the same rocks that got hit into with the most dangerous game, is it?
I want to make a fresh start.
We can't run all over the Indian Ocean carrying one passenger.
Maybe just as far as Kong Island.
When you got Kong off that island, did you get the treasure?
Oh, you're pushing him back to the island with fake
Find it.
stories of treasure.
Well, I never even heard of it.
Yeah, because it doesn't exist.
I had an idea I'd go and look for it myself someday.
Held out on me, eh?
All to gain
You
passage.
drew the map from his description, and he told you about the Great Wall.
Talked about the treasure of the island.
Got them wrapped around his finger.
You remember I said there wasn't a reason on earth for going back? The answer to a prayer. We're off again.
I don't know if that's really a huzzah moment, is it really? You almost died the first time round.
Felt a little worried about you. Thought I better see you before I go.
Are you going?
Yes, off tonight in a big rush. You take this.
Can't I go too?
What is it?
What?
Let me go on your ship.
Won't be putting in any port where it could leave you.
Oh, don't leave. Please take me with you. I won't be any trouble. I'll just sit on the ship. I won't talk or anything.
Oh, Listen, kid, I can't.
She's so beautiful.
Now you take this money and buy yourself a passage on the next ship that's going where you want to go.
Oh, let me go with you. Please.
No, nothing doing. I can't take you, kid. You'll be okay.
She'll stow away instead.
It's a pretty tough life, isn't it?
I wonder if that's a shot from King Kong.
Next land we sight will be Kong's Island.
Yeah.
That fellow Hellstrom is getting too chummy with the crew. I don't like it.
Why don't you call him down for it?
What's your opinion of Hellstrom?
Well, they've also used a lot more shots of actual...
He certainly was anxious to leave Dekang.
And he isn't at all anxious to get to Kong's Island. Have you noticed him when we talked about the time we were there?
Think he's scared?
Scared green.
Yeah, these are actual boat shots. In King Kong, they weren't, were they? I believe they were just on set with a couple of boat shots thrown in.
Does he expect us to go ashore? Well, sure. Got to have a bodyguard, hasn't he? You know, there was a dozen sailors killed on the last voyage.
I was just about to say, what's the bet? And he's going to get them to go on the island and then take the boat.
See, Denham and the skipper came out all right. But you don't have to worry. There's plenty of rifles aboard. If I was captain, I certainly wouldn't take my crew into danger.
Hey,
What?
where?
What did you do? I'll give Hellstrom a tip that he's too thick with the crew.
Bad for discipline.
I like the music in this film, though.
Here comes the committee of the workers.
Then I went down and forward hold. Captain, I found something.
Found what?
She stowed away.
Let's see, mackerel.
I just didn't have anywhere to go.
All right, go back to your work. This young lady a friend of yours?
Say, look here, this isn't my fault. I told her she couldn't come.
We can't take her back.
No point in arguing with her.
Called me?
But look back again.
Yes, we...
Oh no. I completely forgot about their connection.
How did you get here?
This is our partner.
I love the feistiness, the little smirk.
Just one big happy family.
Take the words right out of my mouth.
She's got proper attitude. I love it.
Your mouth shut. Promise me to keep quiet.
I won't promise.
You crazy brat. Denham saw at you anyway for being here. You tried to make trouble between us and he'd be off you for life.
Skipper's looking for you. I don't know what's the matter with you and Hellstrom. They're all cooped up together on this ship. I didn't ask you to come. You're here on your own hook. No matter who you like or dislike, you've got to behave and be pleasant.
It's a bit difficult when he's the guy that killed her father.
Are you mad at me?
But she can't really say at the moment.
Not very.
If it was like that the whole time, I'd think I'd be seasick. And I don't get seasick.
This is nice, isn't it?
It's all right.
They're back. The local tribe is not going to be happy. They wrecked everything before.
Okay, what is it? Have we sighted the island?
Yes, sir. About 2 miles off.
Hey, it's a thrill coming back here.
The audio, he's probably just stood behind the door. All they did was dipped the audio down to make it sound like he was further away.
The natives will be glad to see us. We did him a good turn once. What the...
What the hell is going on? What the hell? I didn't even notice the gun against him.
We're not crazy enough to go to that island.
Mutiny.
What is it, Skipper? Is this on
Yeah.
the level? Where's Hellstrom? They get him too?
Over that side in that lifeboat. All of you.
Oh, so this is why I've been spending so much time in the forecastle.
No.
What do you think you're doing?
We know what we're doing.
Row yourselves to your blasted island and stay there.
Yes, and if those animals kill anybody, it won't be us.
I mean, I do see their point.
Because you pay us your dirty money, you think you own us. You sweat and drive us, but you don't give us a living wage for our blood and sweat.
When did you do all this sweating?
You think you own us, body and soul. Over the side.
You're not going to shove this kid off, too.
She followed you aboard the ship, she can follow you off.
Do you think I want to stay? I know. Here's your chance to get rid of me. He killed my father.
What?
Yep. And ruin the business.
He said you'd be angry if I tried to make trouble.
What a fine partner you've turned out to be.
Of course you know what this will mean when you get caught.
I hope they do get
Call the
caught.
whole thing off now. We'll turn back.
Sure, and be arrested for mutiny as soon as we reach port.
I'll give you my word I won't report you.
Yep.
We'll stick by what we've done.
You're going to do mutiny, and in the process of that,
I'll be seeing you again.
kill 3 people.
I hope.
Charlie, they throw you off too?
No throw off.
Is he coming with them?
Me no like them men.
Hey, Charlie! Good man.
Aren't you going to give us any guns?
We've given you food and water. You're lucky to get that.
Smart man like you don't need a gun.
Good boy, Charlie.
Well, there's a gun underneath.
You cook now, you die pretty soon.
Go to your places. Stokers below. Get that ladder off.
What was that?
I said get the ladder off.
Now they're going to revolt against him.
Oh, and I promote you. You'll be mate now.
That's fine. Who's going to be captain?
I'm taking command, of course.
No, you're not.
Clear the decks. Get back to work.
I think it's going to be mutiny again. Chuck you
We
overboard.
got rid of a good captain so we could have a bad one? We're through with captains on this ship. He wants to be boss. Let him go with the rest of the bosses.
Yes. I just hope that he doesn't get into their boat as well. Bye-bye.
Bon voyage!
Something tells me we've got a passenger.
Oh no, please don't get in with them. Can they not leave him on the island?
How nice to see you again. Under the circumstances. Have we got to save him?
Leave him on Kong Island? Ah, look at that. I absolutely adored their matte paintings they did before, and I think that's a model.
When the natives see us, I bet they'll throw a party. Well, maybe not a party.
Uh-oh.
Hey, did you throw that, you rat?
What of the Kufa?
Hey, it's the same actor. I think he played the chief before.
Says yes, he did. Because his village is destroyed and his people are killed, and it's all our fault for leading Kong inside the wall.
We gotta find another place to land.
Probably marooned now. Oh no, okay, they went. Oh, wait, are they going around by the cliffs where all the sea creatures and stuff were? Hey, I wonder if they'll bring the spider into this. I hope not, but the one they were going to have in King Kong.
What's the good of this? There's no way out.
Well, it's the only place we've seen where I could get a foot ashore. Maybe we can climb up someplace.
I mean, if not, it's a place to hide out for now.
I couldn't climb out of here.
Yeah, here's a way out. Why don't I take a look?
About that mutiny,
Well, the less said, the better. All in a tight place together, and I don't think you'll let us down.
No, of course not.
No, he won't let us down again. Surely.
You said stick to you.
Why doesn't Denham come back?
We better go look for it.
I like that they gave her a bit of a stronger character than Fay Ray in the first film.
A smart man like you don't need a gun.
Wait.
Look!
I love it.
He's stuck in a quicksand. He can't get out.
Well, I never knew that old Kong had a son.
Don't you think we ought to help him?
Yeah, help him and befriend him. Not sure how the heck they're gonna get him out. He's so adorable.
Aren't you afraid of him?
Yes, sort of, but I'm sorry for him.
Yeah, same.
But I've got a reason.
I don't believe he'd hurt us if we got
Well,
out.
I suppose we're both crazy. Let's try.
Their matched up sets with the miniatures are just brilliant.
Hey, look out, Skipper! That's
Yeah,
quicksand!
look out when you go up the stairs as well, because there's a giant ape.
There's a... Believe it or not, there's a little Kong. What?
A little How little?
Not exactly little.
12 feet high. Good. But instead of shooting him, I helped him out of a jam. I felt I owed his family something.
You really feel conscience-stricken about King Kong, don't you? Whatever you do, don't mention little Kong to Hellstrom.
Well, it not only ruined his life, but it obviously killed Kong as well.
He'd have a nervous breakdown.
I'd like to break his neck.
We ought to go hunting. Save our rations for emergencies.
Where's Helena?
I guess that temple. The devil live in there.
A temple. Suppose the treasure should be hidden here.
Could be.
Certainly would be wonderful.
But it's fake. Doesn't exist. Unless it actually does. Oh, there she is. I was going to say, has she been captured?
No. Oh, I'd forgotten him. You better wait right here. We'll all be back soon.
You think I'm going to stay here alone?
All right, then. Come on with me.
The funniest thing is, it could have been that she wasn't available at the same time as they were for this bit of filming, so they had to film at a different time to what she did.
I thought tropical jungles were full of fruits.
But everybody thinks who's never been there.
This is full of... They've got... Wasn't that the Triceratops? Wasn't that the one that was... The scene was removed in the original film, I think. That's a great shot with the mix of live and animation. That's a new one. Is he gonna help him? Oh my god, it really is tiny. Again, stop motion work is just phenomenal. Oh yeah, I love the little comedy moments. No. Did it. Oh, he did say thank you. Behind you. He's still alive. He was doing as if to say thank you. I did this because you helped me. Oh.
Good boy, little Kong.
Oh, he's injured.
Look, he's hurt. Do you suppose he knew he was helping us?
Of course not.
He did. No, he did. The way he was looking up at you.
Let's go and help him.
Are you game?
Yes. If you are.
So that's where they get the material from.
If you talk very calmly, sometimes that keeps animals quiet.
Oh, they've done it again. This is how they did it in King Kong. They had a real animatronic type hand. And that's, I think, yeah, that's what they've done with this. That massive arm is real. And then an animated Kong in front. Son of Kong.
Baby Kong. Yeah, some baby. You're not a patch on your old man.
Look at that.
Completely cuckoo to be doing this. Giving you a first aid treatment instead of running like blazes. Must be remorse or something. I'm the guy that knocked out your pop. Sorry for it ever since.
Papa, as he said.
Yeah, you see, the poor old geezer got shot at the finish, and guess if I'd left him alone, we'd all been better off. This is sort of an apology. There you are, boy.
It's a middle finger. I think you've got a friend now.
2 good deeds in one day for something that size. We ought to be caught up on our good deeds for a year.
Yeah.
I wish I had one of those coconuts.
Is Baby Kong gonna get it? Yeah, because you can see the split there of the set. Wow, look at the overlap there.
Hey, look what you're doing, you big dummy. I wish you'd be a little more careful what you wish for.
You can't complain. He got you what you wanted. Wow, their model sets and artwork are beautiful. Oh.
I didn't mean to go to sleep. I was helping you keep watch. You're going to signal the others again?
Well, there's no use wasting any more ammunition. They'd have answered those shots I fired if they'd heard them.
Carl's really taken a complete 180 turn because of what happened with Kong. It's kind of made him realise that he wants to care more.
You're a grand little scout. I'm sorry I got you in all this mess, kid.
You didn't. I came.
I'm glad they wouldn't let you stay on the ship.
And I'm just another trouble. You told me not to come on the boat.
Good night, kid.
I was going to say, is Baby Kong going to come up? He is, yeah. He's also following him. Look at him. Oh, my friend. That's a gorgeous shot of the model work again.
What fashion animal you call that, huh?
Here's your gun.
That leaves only one shotgun among us.
Wait, that's the gun? What did that then? What did they have attack them?
No sign of the skipper?
No.
Fire one more shot.
There he is. No, no, don't. You'll wake him up.
Our guardian angel. I'm going to try and get into this place. If you have no objections.
It's okay. I can help you.
Yeah, well, that's fine. Listen, you attend to your business and I'll attend to mine.
Aw, he's like their little friend. Ah, what a legend.
The treasure! The treasure of the island!
There actually is treasure? Okay. Maybe the guy was telling the truth all along, or he just really didn't know. Look at that. They've done an amazing job with the layering.
Come on, baby.
I like that. It's brilliant.
Please, little Kong, help us. Hand it down.
Give me,
Wow.
kid, and you'll wear diamonds. Just look at them. We're all rich.
Yeah, until the other guy comes along. Probably want to steal it.
Yeah, I guess maybe a sailboat would be more useful. Hey, put that down.
He's like, no guns.
Hey, look, I shook
No.
yourself. Hey!
Give him the thing to play.
Hey, look,
I broke the gun.
You fixed everything now. Big rummy.
Oh. Shouldn't have broken the gun. Nessie's behind you. Can he lift them up onto the layer above, maybe? Look at them. They're on reflection there on what looks like glass. Masterpiece of filmmaking. In some ways it outdoes King Kong because of shots like that. It looked pretty seamless. Yep. It sound like I've done it.
I think he's dead.
Get him! That's the skipper.
I didn't get a thank you.
Where's your gun? It's broken, skipper. Both guns gone? Well, we can't stay here. The treasure. Your food and there was any treasure?
Yeah, they're gonna see Baby Kong and freak.
Of course, I had to tell you that to get away from the king. And there isn't any treasure at all. There's some. He's going to the boat. Why, the crazy fool may take it. I'm going back for the rest of the treasure. I'll catch up with you.
But they can't. It's not like they can take. Behind you. Please get him at least. Yes. Oh yes. What a shame. An eye for an eye. He killed her dad. What the hell? It's you, the proper hurricane. Oh, look at that animation. Oh, okay. It's like fully going under. What the hell? I'm sorry, but the set work on this is so much more superior than King Kong. And this was made at the same time by, I think, the same team as well. How did they do this, King Kong, and the other one? Most Dangerous Game. Team A, Team B, maybe, but... Oh no, there they are. That was such a freak storm, though. Oh. Oh, he's like, I want to help you, please. Oh, he's even holding him up above his head. But what about Baby Kong? Is that it? Is he dead? I actually really liked Baby Kong.
My poor kid.
It doesn't seem to matter very much.
Because he still died anyway. Oh, they've still got the treasure.
Stick to me and you'll wear diamonds.
At least he's out of his worries and troubles now with
Ship.
a ship. Oh, they've been rescued eventually.
Hello,
Another
kid.
adventure down.
What are you thinking about?
Baby Kong.
Poor little Kong. Do you suppose he knew he was saving my life?
Oh, I'm sure he did.
He did. To the very end, he was holding him up there.
When we get back, you'll be saying goodbye to me, won't you?
Yeah?
But you don't have to.
Where are you going?
Well, I don't know.
Well, you'll have plenty of money, kid. We'll split the treasure 4 ways.
Couldn't you just split it 3 ways? 1/3 to the skipper,
And
1/3
then-
to Charlie,
One for them both.
and 1/3 to us.
You want to be with me? What? Carl say yes. She's lovely. And you two are very good together. Aww.
Nice, isn't it?
It's all right.
Oh, that's so good. That was so good. So good. I love the Baby Kong character. The film was still as action-packed, but at the same time, it had you hoping that the Kong character was going to survive, the baby Kong character. But it's so sad that it died, and saving Denham as well, the person who killed his dad. But the one thing I love about this film is that Denham's character has completely done a 180, as I was saying in the film. He's not only more caring, but he's also now just become a lot more kinder to people. Don't get me wrong, he was kind in King Kong, but there was a massive side to him that was just very ego-based, and like he was this big shot of a filmmaker. He could make it big, he could make a lot of money from taking Kong, very greedy. Whereas in this film, they changed his character, showing that the death of Kong did impact him, did affect him in some way, and made him a better person because he thought, I've killed this creature. Like, there's this huge loss of life there. This huge creature has just died because of me. And then he's had all of these other issues on top of it, all these massive money worries. And so finding that treasure obviously was an upside to everything, and was the reason they were going to the island in the first place. So there was a bit of greed there. But I think for him, it was more so that he could pay off things because he was having all of these issues. I don't think it was specifically for him. From the rest of the film, the way that he acts, I think it had changed his mind. I think it had made him swerve into thinking, let me just pay off these debts and hopefully live a happy life afterwards. Not so much money, money, money. But then again, at first he was wanting to escape and they needed some money along the way. So maybe it was just his excuse to be like, well, now we don't need to work for money. We can just grab this treasure. I had to look up her name because it said this, I thought her name was Helen something or other, because didn't it say the Great Helen or something? That was her act name. So I kept thinking that was her name. It turns out that's not her name. Her character is Hilda. I genuinely do not remember her being named Hilda throughout any of the film. And the strange thing is, her real name is Helen. Helen Mack. And every time I saw the Helen name, I went, oh, and her real name is Helen. On the Son of Kong listing, blah, blah, blah. It says Helen Mack plays Helene Peterson. Found out some information. Helen Mack's character isn't referred to as Hilda in the film. That's why. But she's credited as that. The name Hilda is used in the credits. Her father refers to her as La Belle Helene. And then Denham just calls her Kid. So maybe they just couldn't decide on a name.
Matte paintings in King Kong were crafted by a team of skilled artists that included Byron Crabb, Henri Hillink, and a man who would continue to work alongside O'Brien for the next 20 years.
Mario Larranaga was a very good artist in the art department there at RKO. When O'Brien started to work on creation, and he sort of discovered his talents and moved him onto his crew.
Apparently the little Kong puppet is actually the long-faced Kong model. Oh, yeah, we mentioned that in the other video for King Kong. The Kong on the island and the Kong in New York City are different because the Skull Island Kong has a longer face, which the filmmakers thought made the ape look too human. There you go. It's the long-faced Kong model used for the T-Rex battle in King Kong. For this film, the amateur metal skeleton was stripped of its rubber and fur and remodeled to look like a younger albino gorilla. In fact, there is one they make mention of, because I was looking into the information about this film and a little bit about King Kong as well, and I saw it was the Adam Savage video where Peter Jackson and him discuss a metal skeleton of King Kong. And I wonder if it was that, because they show it. I tell you what, I'll clip it here anyway, just so you guys are aware of it, and I'll leave the link below so you can go check out the full video.
Because this is the original King Kong. This is King Kong 1933. The original armature.
This is the...
Now, there was only 2 of them made. The other one is actually with Bob Burns.
Yeah.
And he has the other King Kong armature. Now, I've taken this to Bob's house, and we photographed the 2 armatures together and looked at them. His one is a lot more neatly machined than mine. Mm-hmm. And so we surmise that this is Longface, which is the prototype, because they made one Kong. They did a test to sell it to the studio.
Oh, okay.
So they shot, Willis O'Brien shot some test footage, and what he shot was the stuff that's in the movie. He shot the Tyrannosaurus Rex fight,
right,
where Kong fights the T-Rex.
So his camera test made it in.
Yeah, because they were like stop motion, but they were done as tests to convince this RKO to finance this very expensive film. So he used Longface for the scene where he shakes the guys off the log, and a couple of others. And then when they did when the film got financed, they then made a second one, so another set of animators could work on it, and that's called round face. And the round face, which we think is the Bob Burns armature, is a lot well machined, because this is so we just thought, well, this makes sense if it's a prototype, if it's the one that they haven't even got their funding for the movie yet, so they're just kind of doing what they need to do to make it work. Because what they would have done is had this incredibly tight, because it's like with stop motion and something that weighs, because he weighs quite a lot.
This is
so you're screwing him to the baseboard by his feet, and so you're going to have these ankle joints and knee joints as tight as anything, so tight.
Right.
So if you're trying to animate him moving his leg, you're going to be pulling so hard to move it that one frame. You can see here where there was these little screws, because there would have been a wire, which was his lip. So you can sort of see it snapped off at some point in the past. It would have had a little lip thing that they could have they bent by hand, and sort of wire that they could bend to make them snarl. Nobody knew that the two of them had survived. I mean, Bob Burns for years and years and years, because I've known Bob for 25 years, and I've always gone to his house. I've always held his King Kong, the amazing thing, and it was like, and then suddenly in London, this thing shows up about 7 or 8 years ago.
Many of the models used in the film's stop-motion special effects still survive, including that of Kong himself.
This is him right here. And
He looks a little skinny.
Well, he is now. All the foam rubber and well, actually it was sponge rubber in those days. They didn't have foam rubber, and the fur and everything's all gone. It rotted away, and it finally had to just come off.
Is the only remaining King Kong model. Now what they did is Marcel build up sponge rubber, and he would build it up and do the muscle structure and tie it off with thread and string to form the muscles. Then he would cover it with rabbit fur. Each joint was made individually in a metal shop. I mean, it's amazing. You can't go down to a hardware store and give me some Kong fingers. They don't make them. This is basically like a human skeleton. Each little piece is tied together, and each little piece can move independently of each other, which is an amazing feat by itself. Then, Obi would have to come in to animate it. Now, it's got all the rubber and stuff on it, which makes it a little harder to do. And say he's going to animate these fingers. So he would do one finger, another finger, very, very slight moves. Get out, click, come back again, slightly, another finger, click. He would keep this up as long as it took to finally end up. It took months and months to do this. And then there were multiple moves. You had to move not only the head and the mouth, maybe, the arm, this, maybe the body. And Obi had to remember in his mind how to move every single piece of this.
Anyway, in regards to the film itself, so lovely. Thank you guys for the suggestion of it. There was a lot of shots in that felt very natural. The one shot that sticks out to me is when the baby Kong and the lizard type creature are fighting, and you can see Helene's character, or Hilda's character, whatever we want to call her. You can see her and Denham in the background, sort of huddled together behind what looks like a pane of glass or something. And what I presume that was a screen of some sort.
Hey guys, I just wanted to make mention of something very briefly. I'm actually filming this the day that I'm posting this, because I noticed something when I was watching it and then when I was editing it. And then I started finding a couple of behind the scenes pictures. There was barely anything. However, I found the picture of Denham being held in KiKo's Little Kong's hand, which I believe is from the ending scene where he's being held up out of the water. I think that's what that's from. But I also found another image, going through all the images that I could find and trying to save as many as I could. And I was very tired doing it last night. I then looked at it today and I went, oh, that's exactly what I had been thinking. You know the scene where little Kong, KiKo, is fighting the bear at the bottom of the rocks, and they're stood at the top of the rocks, right? They're stood in front of what becomes like the bit where they knock down and the treasure is behind it. It's like a circular or oval door. When I was watching it, I think I knew how they did some of it. You know where I said, oh, there was a screen or something, and they would, like the video of them filmed at a separate time, in real life, and put that behind the animated sequence. I had a feeling that they had done the exact same thing in that scene, and the oval of the doorway was the section. There is a behind the scenes image of that. It's of the animation work with the oval door just black. Because if you see my other videos like The Invisible Man, or even things like Topper, I make mention of them having things on the set in black, and then what they do is they'll shoot it on a black background, people dressed in black or something in black, and then there's an object that's in white or whatever it may be. That's how they used to do it back in the day.
Any portion of the actor that was to disappear was covered in black velvet, then photographed against a black velvet backdrop. When combined with a separate shot of the normal set, the illusion of invisibility was startling.
You do see this in King Kong. I made mention of this, I believe, in that film. But when I was looking at some of the footage, there's a bit where King Kong is coming through the door and he opens both big, huge doors and the people are running away. But if you look at the edge of one of the doors, the part of the door is see-through. That's because that part of the door would have probably been black, just because of shadow or whatever. And that has then bled through when they have done the effect that they were doing. And it is funny that there is actually a section of the film when I was editing it, the two are watching Little Kong fight. I think it's because Helen Mack moves her head too far out of the area of where they were going to have it. But I think what they had to do was they kept it where it was, but then right at the end of that sequence, they then moved it slightly to make room for her head within the doorway slightly, and you do see it. It's very funny seeing it. But you don't notice it whilst you're watching the film. Like I saw something, but I wasn't sure what it was because I was focused on the action.
For instance, and Kong is moving in the same place. There was a miniature reprojection screen that projected her one frame at a time along with the movement of Kong. And the mats, the different mat things that they did, the mat camera and the equipment they used, a lot of this stuff had never even been done before. Some of the glass paintings, the multi-screen paintings and stuff were just amazing, and you could see it all. You could see everything, and you could see every dime was in that film.
But yeah, I thought the live action versus animation scenes were so well integrated with each other. And that last bit with the rain, the storm, the model work, the real stuff that was going on, like the live action stuff that was going on at the same time, all of that was paired so well. You had the set work with the water flooding everything. One quick thing that I found out very last minute, only like as of half an hour ago, is apparently there was a comic strip done for this film, and it implies that Denham and Peterson got married in the end, either during or after the film at some point. So the comic strip says, this is chapter 6 of the comic strip. I'm going to skip ahead to what it says at the very end of it though. It's got some really lovely pictures on it, and it says, but still the waters rose until they submerged the brave beast, and still he held this human companion aloft. The small boat made a desperate attempt to approach, succeeded. With King Kong's expiring gurgle, the beast tossed Denham into the boat. I'll read on that in a second. And the ocean closed upon Son of Kong forever. Denham and his party of refugees were picked up by a steamer, which became the scene of his and Hilda's honeymoon. The end. There you go. Now, the reason I say that, I made mention in there of, I'll come back to something, is it does say something that I wonder if it's a mistake. I don't know. It says, with King Kong's expiring gurgle, the beast tossed Denham into the boat. However, he's not King Kong. He's Son of Kong. And it has been mentioned in the Son of Kong many times. So I think that was a mistype. It's fantastic though that the comic strip does still exist in some form, so we can see the wonderful illustrations and the piece of text that goes along with it. Oh, apparently most of the original comic strip is currently undocumented, but the entirety of its Spanish release is available. Apparently for Spanish publication, artist Tomás Porto converted Crafath's panels into a more traditional comic layout and supplemented them with his own illustrations to expand the brief summary into a more detailed retelling of the film. While Porto provided the artwork for the reformatted Spanish release and is the sole credit given on the pages, some of the panels are copied, if not directly traced, from Crafath's originals. The Spanish version is called El Hijo de Kong. I could be wrong in the pronunciation of that, but this is what it looks like. Helen Mack is phenomenal in this. Her and Fay Wray, I don't know if they ever did any films together, but my God, they are just a power duo of acting ability. There was a lot of attitude there with Helen in some places where she was going against that guy who killed her dad, and that little kind of feisty attitude she would have in places was such a good touch to her character. It wasn't just I want to say femme fatale. It wasn't the same as what they did for Fay Wray's character. Became the damsel in distress that was no need to be saved, etc. Whereas Helen Mack in this was not that. She was very much there to escape the boat and wanting to stay with Denham. But what life, though, she's had. So her going with Denham saved her in some way, saved her from a life of not really knowing at the time what to do, and she'd obviously been with her dad for a fairly long time. I don't know how old she was meant to be, so presumably going with Denham was a very big step, escaping from the life that she had. That was no more, I know, but it was a very big step in that move away from everything that she knew. This whole time she's had such a ride to deal with. Same with Denham, trying to escape everything that he did wrong, and now he's kind of made that all right in some way. Although what he's also done is it's not their fault, I know, because it was a typhoon. That is the name of the storm that I was thinking of. I was like, it's not hurricane. And in my head, I was thinking, I'm sure it begins with a T. Typhoon is what I was thinking of. I don't know whether or not it was a typhoon or not. What's just a tropical storm of some kind. And yes, I know what you're going to say, that there was a huge difference there in age. Helene is very level-headed, whereas I think Denham is very much a sort of a go big or go home kind of person. Like he really wants to make an image for himself. Completely different to what Helene is. I mean, yes, she had her business with her dad, but I think that was just kind of, she was doing it as a family business. I don't think she's one of these that, you know, wants the spotlight. Whereas we know Denham originally, in the first film anyway, really wanted the spotlight, hence the King Kong thing. So I think that in that way they're very different from each other, but I think they're very well suited because they do say opposites attract. And I found out that she was 19 or 20 years old. I've just checked it now. She was 20 years old when this was filmed. I knew that Denham in this was meant to be in his probably 40s or something. He was much older. But then noticing that apparently at the time of filming this, and it's funny because their birthdays are very similar to each other. Helen Mack's birthday is November 13th and Robert Armstrong's birthday is November 20th. Completely different years because Helen Mack was born in 1913, whereas Robert Armstrong was born in 1890. Yes, so Robert Armstrong was actually 43 when he did this film, and Helen Mack was 20 years old when she did this film. So there was a big age difference there. Marion C. Cooper's enthusiasm for this movie was curtailed when he was told he had less than half the budget of King Kong 1933 to work with, and he had to have it in theatres within 6 months. Oh, it was for Christmas release. Oh, that's intense. Yeah, December 22nd, 1933 in the US. For the scenes of Anne in Kong's hand, the hand was attached to a crane and raised 10 feet. Yeah, I was right with it being like an animatronic type hand, like a fake hand thing that was moving. First, the technician put her in the hand and closed the fingers around her. Then the hand was lifted for filming. Yeah, so not an animated hand, not an animatronic hand, but I'm on about it was just like a large giant hand that was able to be moved and rolled. Then the hand was lifted for filming. She would later say her terror in those scenes was real. The more she struggled, the looser the hand's grip grew. Oh my God. Yeah, this information does sound familiar because I'm sure this is the information that I found in some documentary stuff that I have been looking at that mentioned that it was a cash grab from RKO because the original film did so well.
RKO, wanting to capitalize on Kong's success, rushed a hurriedly prepared sequel into production. Son of Kong was strictly designed to cash in on King Kong's success. Nevertheless, everyone involved, Cooper, Schoedsack, Rose, and O'Brien, strove to make it as good as they could given their limited resources.
Unfortunately, Son of Kong proved not to be a chip off the old block.
Oh, I didn't know this. Little Kong actually had a name originally, or at one point or another he had a name. So the name was KiKo, because even though the name was never used in the end, RKO's promoters gave him the name after the completion of the film as an abbreviation to the name King Kong. So KiKo, or KiKo, I presume. That's fascinating. No way! One of the scenes involving the pterodactyls flying in the far background was matted into Citizen Kane from 1941. We've seen Citizen Kane on the channel. Apparently it was used during the scene where Kane and friends make for the beach from Xanadu. This was done to save production costs. Crazy.
This was actually shot at Malibu, and they just took out the whole right side of the picture and substituted the sand and the trees there in a matte painting. Look at those birds in the background, by the way. They look like pterodactyls to me. I think that back projection is possibly from another RKO picture, maybe one of the Kong pictures, and just put in the background there in order to kind of create the idea that they're in some sort of a jungle. The birds, I always like those birds when they go past because they look so strange.
Which is really weird because I now remember, if you've seen the Citizen Kane video, I'm not going to make mention of it here, but I now remember my secret phrase from that video, which is so strange that there's a link to something King Kong based. If you know, then you know. Anyway, guys, please let me know what you think to this film down in the comments. Did you like this more than you did King Kong? Did you like this more than maybe The Dangerous Game that you watched? By the way, can I just say the supporting cast of this film are brilliant. I love Charlie, the cook guy. He's fantastic in the first film, brilliant again in this. Only plays a minor role, but still fantastic. I don't know how he didn't do away with that other guy when he went off with him. Yeah, here's some of the actors that reprised their roles. Robert Armstrong, who played Carl Denham. Frank Reicher, who played Captain Englehorn, Victor Wong, who played Charlie, Noble Johnson, who played the Native Chief, and Steve Clement, who played the Native Witch King. You know, they have project names they sometimes give to things. Well, apparently the working title of this film was Jamboree. Cooper later explains that if they knew we were doing another Kong picture, they would have driven us crazy trying to find out how it was done, because they would have had umpteenth amount of reporters. It would have been very much like the very beginning of this film, but in real life. We found out the reason why she was called Helen in the film itself on posters, only called Kid by characters like Denham, and then called Hilda in the credits itself. Apparently, writer Ruth Rose apparently never decided on a name for the character played by Helen Mack. Like, if Ruth Rose never officially stated that she just never came up with a proper name, I'm wondering if it was during the writing stage she penned the name Hilda as potentially being the name of the character, but she did that maybe after having written it. Do you know what I mean? So that she would have written things with a vague idea, saying Kid or saying Helene on the posters because of it being, you know, Helen's name pretty much. That's if they knew Helen was going to be cast at that point, but then never expanding to add in Hilda's name at all. Especially because I believe the name Helene is of ancient Greek origin and Helen is the French variant of Helene. At least I believe so after doing a fair bit of research into it. I just want to say one huge thing. Probably a bit redundant in some ways because of a lot of the team behind this film not being around anymore. To their families and to potentially any surviving members, thank you for this and for King Kong. Phenomenal work. Like we said with King Kong, as far as I remember anyway, it was very groundbreaking in some ways, and the same with this coming out the same year, they chucked everything at these films, and I just wish they would have known how much people would still be loving this in years and years to come. This came out in 1933, and it blows my mind the amount of work, heart, and dedication that went into this. Oh, okay, the first ragtime song heard when the character Carl Denham, Robert Armstrong, enters the tavern before deciding to set sail is The Maple Leaf Rag by Scott Joplin. There you go. Now, one thing I did find out though is that the tune that the animals play, and I make mention of this on screen in the edit, but the tune the animals play in their show is The Streets of Cairo by James Thornton. It's a huge tune that you'll know the sound of, even if you don't know the name of it, because I did not know. I had to do loads of research to figure out what the name of it was. So this might be where I heard it. I saw somewhere Fay Wray's name attached to this film. So I thought she was going to be in this as maybe a big cast member, or maybe even have a bit part where she comes into it for some reason, maybe speaks to Denham's character for some reason, and that's the reason why her name is involved in this film. But no, apparently recordings of Fay Wray's screams from King Kong were used in this film. I'm surprised I didn't pick up on that because I loved Fay Wray and her screaming, where I was so surprised with how much of a scream queen she is, and she is the scream queen. After completing her scenes, Fay Wray spent a day in the sound studio recording a series of screams she dubbed her aria of the agonies. But her screams are so good. Probably some of the best screams I've ever heard in film. In Germany, apparently this film was not released until 1993, when it was released on VHS by Taurus Video, subtitled with the original version. Only in 2024 was this film dubbed and released on Blu-ray DVD by Filmjuwelen. That's crazy that it took them that long to get it.
Haben Sie schon mal einen gefangen?
Ob ich schon mal? Die nächste Insel dürfte die von Kong sein, ja.
I did wonder this when I was watching the film, and I forgot to check it out just after watching it, but now I know. Denham says that he's been contacted by everyone except the Bidewee Club. Bidewee is a Scots term for spend some time, but there's no organised club by that name. Curiously, Stan Laurel of Laurel and Hardy mentions the Bidewee Club via title in the silent short Putting Pants on Philip. But I've loved their work for years, hence why I've got the Laurel and Hardy picture there as well. Apparently during the production of this film, okay, I was about to read this piece of information. Oh my God, about the wife of the Kong animator Willis H. O'Brien during the making of this film. I feel like I don't really want to say it. You guys can look into it yourselves if you'd like to. I don't really want to make mention of this too much because it would have been tough for this person. They didn't want to bring it up themselves in any capacity. So I feel mentioning this kind of does it all a disservice. But I will say this, apparently the Kong animator Willis H. O'Brien, his wife, did some terrible things. It's horrific, and it does say after this, he refused to discuss this film at all after. It says O'Brien's protege, Ray Harryhausen, who I believe, by the way, does work on the Mighty Joe Young film, the 1949 one. I'd like to watch that with you guys at some point. But Ray Harryhausen had many questions about the making of this film, but they remained unanswered as the memories were far too painful to relive. And then Willis O'Brien passed away in 1962. But to think he might have had to do the animation on this film at the same time, I can't imagine. They must have finished the film and then this happened? Oh wow. Apparently it was during the making of this film, so whilst he was still working on this film. It's horrific. Hazel was the name of his wife. There is an article here from the San Jose Evening News that actually explains it all. I'll pop it on the screen for you if you'd like to read it, but it's very horrific, so don't feel like you have to read it. But I will say this, what she says. She was quoted from a hospital after she tried something. It says, "My husband is not to blame in any way." That was quoted by the police when she was in Santa Monica Hospital for treatment. She said, "I just couldn't sleep and there was no one to leave the kids with." Wow. Well, she did die later in a prison hospital. This is completely changed. Obviously, I'm going to skip over some things, but it is there if you want to read it. The tragedy took place in the palatial West Side Hills home where Mrs. O'Brien lived with her two sons. She has been separated from her husband for the past 3 years. Oh, okay, so they weren't together at the time of this, okay. But they were still married. For the fact that happened, I don't know when that happened, again, it says during. Maybe he'd done the animation work by that point, but considering the incredible work during this, and I mean, I know he wasn't with her at the time, but that's still heartbreaking because it was the sons. He did an astounding job to continue on and do the work that he did for the rest of this film. Because they knew little about the stop action process employed by Willis H. O'Brien on King Kong 1933, producers Marion C. Cooper and Ernest B. Schoedsack more or less left the animator alone. Which is great. At least, they can get on with doing their thing and continue the process that they were doing and not really have issues with people getting in the way, like a lot of studios and things tend to nowadays. However, on Son of Kong, they became involved. Okay, completely going against what I just said. A situation that angered O'Brien. I can see why, because if you're in the middle of doing work and you're focused and you've got your mind set on what you need to do, and it's very formulated, you kind of have a process of saying, okay, I need to complete this and do this before I do this and that, and this adds to something later, and I'll remember this. If anybody interrupts, then it's going to mess up. Apparently, rather than arguing, O'Brien would seldom show up for work at the studio, and Buzz Gibson had to finish the animation without him. Oh my, what? They didn't even wait for him. I thought it would just be, so he just stayed away from the studio. I thought it would be that he just came in, like when they stopped bugging him about it and just carried on. So not only this, and he was being pestered at work, outside of work, he also had a lot going on, a lot of horrific things going on. That guy went through so much during the process of this one film. Oh, apparently he asked Cooper, as in Marion C. Cooper, to remove his name from the credits, but Cooper refused. I mean, it kind of makes sense because if, everything has kind of gone on, he probably didn't want his name linked to the film and, lack of being in the studio for, doing the work. That's a big thing to just want your name removed entirely. And not be funny, animation works take so long. Like the filmmaking process is very laborious and long itself, but then the animation process is like 1,000 times longer than what you would probably expect. 1 second of footage can take forever to film. Anyway, guys, a huge thank you to you for watching this video. I hope you really, really enjoyed this. I have thoroughly loved putting this one together. There's probably even more information that I just haven't seen yet. If I do have any extra information, what I'll do is I will leave a pinned comment below with anything else, or even I'll just put it into the description itself, or both, because I know it's happened before when I've done films, like when I did West Side Story 1961, or I'll maybe even make a short, like if I find out spare bits of information, I'll make them a short and attach them to the video, which I believe you can still see under the video, but you can also go to the shorts section and check those out. I'm not a huge shorts person myself, but I know that they can be helpful for shorter pieces of information instead of releasing an entirely new video. I don't ever release like a second part or an additional segment for videos as another. It's always just the one. So yeah, those little ones are great for that. So you'll either find information through those or through the pinned comments below. Now, what I would love to say is, because as you know with the film reactions, what I love to do is to say a huge thank you to you for watching until this very point in the video, is to give you guys a little secret phrase, because that secret phrase is my way of saying thank you to you for watching until this very point, and it's your way that you can say thank you to me for doing this video, for making it, and hopefully you've enjoyed it as well. Maybe you've seen Son of Kong many years ago and loved it. Hopefully this has brought back a few memories of even you watching it the first time when you see my reaction to things in the film. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd love to hear your memories of it, or hopefully maybe I've even opened your eyes to some of the extra pieces of information that you may not have known. To say a huge thank you, and for us saying it to each other, I'd love to give you guys a secret phrase. And the secret phrase for today's video is KiKo Kong. It's that shortened phrase of King Kong's name for the little Kong, KiKo. So all you need to do is pop the name KiKo Kong down in the comments below, and at least in that way I'll know that you've seen it to this very point, and I can say a huge thank you back to you as well. By the way, just so you know, when you do comment, I do see every comment that comes in. I try to respond to as many as I possibly can when I can, but I just hope you know that I very much appreciate it if you do. Plus also, you can chat with others about the film itself, and even the smallest of things like liking the video or commenting on the video, or even hyping the video or subscribing to the channel itself. All of those help me help the channel to grow, and also help the video to get out there to more people who love this film, love classic films, who love film in general. Anyway guys, if you'd love to check out the full uncut reaction to this film, which is basically me watching it just along with you, so you can press play in the background on another monitor and you can watch the film and you'll have me there alongside you. Obviously on my video it's going to be blurred out in the corner with a little timestamp, just in case you need to pause it or whatever, but then you can come back to it whenever you want and you can get my real-time reaction with the moments that happen on the film, and you can see both together. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you have an incredible day, whatever you're going to be doing. Take care, stay safe, and hopefully I get to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
If you're still here to the very end, then thank you so much, and also a huge thank you to my wonderful patrons: Roger C. Griffith, Douglas Collier, Terry V, Miggy Love, Chris Holmes, Jojo, Thomas Masters, Shoehorn1234, Res, Patrick Durr, Andrew Blount, Carlos, Marla Mize, Rob, Chandra Blair, Scott, Paul Zawicki, Randy, Kirsten, Juan Pablo Camero, JL, Maggie, Freya Alexandra, Milo, Miranda, Edna, Gina Aman, Tess Avaland, Olivia, Maria Stoicheva, Neno, Megan Janoviak, Rainy Tomo, Strawberry Tree, Kirsten Bailey, Boobly Boo, Louise Vanderhoven, Aubrey Terry, Wraithist, Heidi Steele, City D, Bumblebee, Joshua, Jesse, Rena Burrow, Meat, Lolita Verbakovskia, Eli, Holly Jeffries, Alenka Hafner, HM Garth, Chloe Grover, Neb, Kyle Baker, Abby Barker, Tom Tattershaw, Kristen Olds, Tilly Chum, Laura Hutchison, Tara M. Will Coxon, Sazzy Nation, Ferdinand Pitchard, Jim McKay, Sphere, Mel Days, Fran in the Pen, BG, Tara, Rags and Muffins, Nameless Human Being, Deb, Philippa Chapman, Emily, Panda, David Wayne Fox, Jessica Asakovich, Sue Pro, Naja in Workshop, Mike Tunnicliffe, Wolfgang Wolf, Lee, Harvey, Anka May, Aninia, Evan G, Violet Aurora, Pamela Chandler Rash, Scott Howard, Joshua, Robert Williams, Steve Webster, Amanda, Lipaz, Jamie Dodds, King, Happy Go Lucky, Caitlin, Analytical Guy, Maria Torres, Cliff Adams, Jonathan, Dirk, Annie Bonds, Crystal Appleby, Scorpius, Monica Murphy, Sebastian St-Ange, Varga, Leslie McKittrick, Nick Stark, Number 1 Carez, Jen, Biff McKeldin, Birgit, Stephanie Collins, Emily, Ken Duncan, Max, Helena Klitsch, Amy Quattlebar, Ry Levi, Wayne DeFries, JJ, Mikhail Augustine Reed, Malcolm Hope, Lee Hallam, Bill Waite, Charlie Elkin, Mika Least, Jeffrey Welton, Alida Scope, George, Ingrid, Stephanie Sexton, Jude, Bera, Rubinio GD, Catherine Ellis, Vincent Barde, Sammy Fan, Eric Jansen, David K, Stephen, Edcat, MB8, Border Collie Lover 223, Caitlin, Juiced, The Gallifreyan Rebel, James, Johnny115, Tim, Paul Hess, Frank Tex, Marie Clark, Robin, Matt Quinn, Offer Rock, Bruce Heckerman, Joe, Victoria Helm, James Melton, Beatrice Soiler, Siegfried, Clara Grow-Louis, Lana Gorgeous, David Stafford, Rebecca K. McDowell, Ashley Stanley, Sophia, Fabian, Paul Byrne, Bear, Nadia, Chris Thompson, Erin Milieu, Kate Wheeler, Janet Rose Ashley, Alex, Tyler, Just a Little Tired, Shud Bruxelles, David Holton, Lisa Lovett, Liviu Oana, Francesca Carey, Ket Ranner, Clara Collins, Christina, Bailey's from Shoe, Breno, Kay, Caesar Abella, Particle, and Shaquise. If you'd like to see more videos, there's some more on the screen right now. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and see you next time.